I didn't decide this. This was decided for me.
All right. Hello, internets. Andrew, Kelly, and Jeremy here with the follow-up to whatever I called the first video. I've decided to split it up into multiple parts because it would take me forever to upload if it was all one piece.
Yeah.
So, in the last video, I gave my sister a bunch of DVDs to pick from. And she went with Hobo with a Shotgun. But we didn't watch it. Because Tim wanted to see it, and he wasn't available at the time. So instead we watched Hard to Die. So let us talk about that. What did you think of Hard to Die?
Okay, it's nothing like Die Hard.
No, it's really not, no matter what, actually, Joe Bob Briggs. It's the female version of Die Hard, says Joe Bob Briggs of the San Francisco Chronicle.
Joe
syndicated.
Bob. No.
There's a building. It's
and there's a character
building
that doesn't die. I mean, a la John McClane.
He does die hard.
Hardly.
Well, he doesn't die.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
It came out 23, 24 years ago at the time of this recording, so hopefully we've passed the statute of limitations on spoilers at this point, but...
yeah, they're not going to watch it. Well, they are now. Now they can't wait to see it.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a big office building.
Yes.
There are machine guns towards the end.
Oh, there's a part of me that truly believes that the office building was made out of a cardboard box. Because you only ever see it, like, from an angle looking up with fake lightning. And so I'm thinking to myself, that was a refrigerator box that was painted.
No, that's probably a building just with a bad optical effect. Matted around it. Well, it's kind of like what they did in Ghostbusters with Dana Barrett's building.
Well, yeah, but you see the building.
Yeah, well,
sometimes.
That's a painted matte and an optical effect going around it. But anyway, we digress. Like we normally do in these unscripted videos. I really should script my stuff.
Not with me. It would never happen.
Yeah. So, Hard to Die. Man, I think it's some of the best script writing I have ever seen.
No, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
This movie finds a way to motivate, through the story and plot, 5 women out of their clothes, into the shower, one at a time, one after the other, and then into skimpy lingerie and high heels for the remainder of the film.
Good stuff. And it works.
It works. It's completely character-driven, plot-driven. That is some solid writing right there.
That guy went on to write No Country for Old Men. No, he
Probably.
didn't.
No, it wasn't the Coen brothers.
Sure.
What you might not know is Hard to Die. So they're so similar. They're both Christmas movies, really.
Well, we did watch it
a couple days before Christmas. This is actually Sorority House Massacre Part 3. I think I'm not confusing with Slumber Party Massacre Part 3. I'll correct myself in the subtitles, but I'm pretty sure this is the sequel to Sorority House Massacre 2, which actually shares most of the same cast, although most of them are playing different characters. Sorority House Massacre 2, if I recall, and it's been years since I've seen them, was the sequel to Sorority House Massacre 1.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think 2 and this one were shot at the same time. If I'm not mistaken, this goes under several titles, one of which is Sorority House Massacre 3, Hard to Die. I think Tower of Terror is one of its names.
I like Tower of Terror. They should have kept Tower of Terror.
Yeah. Check it out on IMDb. I'm sure that's
there are 11 floors.
Okay, so describe the movie first. What happens? What's the story? What engages you? Why would someone want to watch this? Give me 2 reasons why someone might want to watch this movie.
Oh, good golly.
2 big reasons.
Well, there are at least 2 enormous talents in the movie.
Each actress has at least 2, minimum
has
of 2.
At least 2 enormous talents that are showcased quite prevalently.
Tour de force performances all around.
I mean, you have never seen soap not lather, because lather would just get in the way of those amazing talents.
Yes. So set up the story for us.
Okay, so...
Spoil the movie. Because no one's going to watch it.
So these...
Although you really should.
Okay. Well, there are 5 women who were asked to do inventory in a lingerie store.
Which is on the 8th floor.
Which is on the 8th floor of this building.
Of about a 30-story building.
They only ever go up to...
Except when they're on the roof, then it's about 10 stories.
Exactly.
Okay. It depends. If you look up at it, it's about 30 stories. If you look down from the roof, it's about 10 stories. Yeah.
It's a refrigerator box. So they're doing inventory from like 8 a.m. until like midnight. Mm-hmm. So they really suck at their job. Which is highlighted in...
Welcome, Bonnie, to the video.
Fantastic. Which is only highlighted in the fact that you meet member number 5. This is fun for me to watch right here. Member number 5, give her resume, and she can't type, but 14 words a minute. She can't...
With mistakes.
With mistakes. Mm-hmm. She has no shorthand, but she's darn good at overtime. Which she put in a lot of that day. Let's put that. In more ways than one.
No, I think just one.
No, because they worked from morning to night.
Oh,
so,
that's right. So the inventory and... Right, okay.
Overtime and overtime. Mm-hmm. So anyways, about halfway through the movie, right about them getting time for egg roll time, you know, they got hungry.
Because who wants pizza?
Because pizza's just so, you know. That was 88. The movie was 89, so, you know.
I think it was 90.
90, whatever. Okay, so... Inventory, very slow at doing inventory, need egg rolls.
Not actually doing inventory. I work for an inventory company. I don't know what kind of inventory they're doing, but they go down into a basement. Complaining all the way. I would too.
One throws out her back, lifting boxes of bras.
I think it was all, they said it was all, receipts and stuff.
Okay, that could get heavy.
They're getting, I guess it could, but they basically drag 30 boxes of sales receipts. And they're doing inventory of sales receipts, which it sounds really like more they're accountants. They're doing the taxes or
wrong girls to get to do your taxes.
Yeah, but really, who cares? That's not the point of the movie.
The point of the movie is that they accidentally are opening these boxes, and they accidentally open a box that wasn't meant for them. Mm-hmm. And within box that wasn't meant for them is a demon spirit. This is where the egg rolls comes in. Now, this is very important. So, don't fall. Okay. Fantastic. That does not look comfortable. So they open this box, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a jewelry box. Open it, and very a la Ghostbusters, this demon laser effect comes out, and like goes around the room, and papers start flying, and it literally looks like a monster with the skull face that goes, Rawr! And they go, oh my gosh, did everyone see that? I'm kind of hungry now.
Let's get egg rolls.
That quickly, they're like nonplussed about the whole situation.
Right. They're delivered, an unmarked package is delivered to their building. They sign for it. And like, oh, it's the wrong address. Let's open it anyway. And
no, they mistakenly open it because they think it's part of the inventory.
That's true. They have all these tax boxes that looks absolutely nothing like it, completely different parcel that they would have had to rip apart to get into. But anyway, they pull out a box about yay big. It's kind of a cross between the Lament configuration and the Ark of the Covenant.
There you go.
So they fuss with the box, slide in the panels, open the box, and this hand-animated optical effect of a demon, comes swirling out. I miss effects like that. No CG work for this movie. In fact, most of the effects are just taking a can of red paint and throwing it on a wall for a blood effect. When people we told you there are machine guns in the movie, when people get shot, they're like...
There are no squibs, man.
Well, most of the cast is in lingerie anyway, so they couldn't put any body squibs on them. So they're just, it's terrible.
That one girl dies.
One girl's like,
she's like, and then...
her leg goes
okay, and we're
sorry,
done.
Jeremy. So girls go to inventory a building. They grab all the boxes in the basement.
We got that.
The basement is dusty.
Very dusty, causing for egg rolls and showers.
Right. So while they're waiting for the egg rolls, they say, hey, the boss of this one-floor lingerie shop in an office building happens to have his own private shower.
As all lingerie managers do.
Like you do. And so they all, one by one after the other, for about 20 minutes out of the entire film, we get to watch. We are privileged to see the performances from each of these actresses lather their boobs.
Good stuff.
Well, actually,
and one in her underwear, accidentally.
Right.
Bad
in the first shot, you can see she's wearing underwear, and in the next shot, it's like from here down, so we're thinking, oh, body double, okay. And then the next shot's wide enough, it's where, oh, she's totally naked, so...
Why the underwear?
I guess this is this cut where they talked her into it.
They gave her the extra $10 that day.
Yeah. It's like, my contract is, that extra $0
we can
helps.
do one.
So we get all the girls naked, we get them all into the shower, one after the other. Sadly missed opportunity, never had two girls in the same shower together.
No, they did not. Okay.
Wasn't really a story reason to do that. Maybe they could have worked some water conservation angle into it, but the movie's masterful enough as it is. So you minor nitpicks,
Right.
I mean, even Schindler's List has some minor
right.
nitpicks. And yes, this is right up there with Schindler's List. Really, the only difference between this and Schindler's List
no
is
girl in a red coat.
Well, Hard to Die is in color. So already it's, just it goes that one step further.
He uses the technology of the day.
That's right.
Come on, Steven.
That's right. Spielberg's like, I'm feeling held back. I'm stewing in the past. Jim Workowski or whatever his name is. Let's see if I can find his name. Probably went by an alias.
It's always the last one.
Jim Wynorski.
Oh, that's an alias.
Yeah.
No,
actually, he does use an alias for this movie. I think in the credits,
too.
But
it probably is Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, but he's like, no, I'm not going to be held back. I'm going to, go full bore, except when it comes to optical effects and matting and squibs and blood effects and things like that.
Both effects are really good.
You have to make a trade-off. So,
okay.
After they're all done with their showers, would women naturally change back into their already dusty clothing?
Gosh, no.
That's
the last, no.
No, but... Where are they going to get extra clothes? They didn't pack overnight bags.
No.
One of them thought she was leaving by 7.
Right.
So,
didn't happen.
But they work for a lingerie company. And they've got some lingerie just kind of haphazardly
draped
hanging off some body forms.
Yeah.
I guess this is like a corporate office and no one actually shops here. And these are just demos. So the women, put on their underwear. And then go downstairs to the building lobby to wait for the person delivering the egg rolls.
There you go.
What did you think of the lingerie in this movie?